What's up, sneaker friends and family? We are back for another one. A little early. A little early this time. I said it for told everybody 6:37, but I'm gonna try to get through this, man. I got some other stuff that I need to get done with my night, so we're gonna try to get through this joint a little briskly. Give me a second. Let me check my audios, snatch me a little drink, and we'll get straight to the mix, bro. All right, we back, man. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? Is my joint pinned? Is that pinned? Let me check that. Yeah, it's pinned. So the link is pinned for anybody if you want to come through and chill. I'm about to get this thing started, man. First, we're gonna get into the 10.5 and OG sneakers championship round for season 5. If you didn't catch last week's show, man, you should definitely go catch it. It was an amazing time. I cleared up a whole bunch of stuff. What's up, Sneaker Girl 1999? CCP, what's happening? Paula Matt, what's up, sis? Appreciate y'all coming through. My main point, like I was stating last show, is to debunk all the lies, right? For months and months and months, people been going on talking about who has the heat, what we do, how we do it, speaking for us, saying stuff that isn't even factual, giving their opinions, which is cool. You can give your opinion, talking about how they feel, which is cool. You have every right to state how you feel. And like I said last week, I'm not here to tell nobody how to feel. I'm here to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to stop the narrative. People, saying this and saying that and talking about what how we do could cast a bad light on who has the heat and make people not want to sign up. When in reality, if you guys told more truths, more people would maybe entertain it. I don't know. But when you got lies on top of lies on top of lies, and people say whatever they want to say, and things go unchecked, rumors start to swirl, and people start to think the stuff is really true. And it's not true. Like, I sat down with the 10.5 and SneakerCon joint on the trap yesterday and a part of today. And I really sat down with it to try to understand it and listen to both parts. I was there live. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was there live. But it was a lot of stuff that I didn't see after the fact. Where it kicks. What's up, fam? Shout out to Where in the building. And it was a lot of stuff that I didn't hear or didn't see that I didn't really know happened that I wanted to check on too, and basically all that. But most importantly, it's about battle recaps, right? So in the midst of debunking all these truths and debunking all these lies and getting the truth out there, I wanted to also shine some light on some battles. My main mission for this was to review battles every week. So sticking with that, I'm gonna do that. Today we are starting off with 10.5 and OG sneakers, the season 5 championship battle. I'm pretty sure I had everything queued up, so we can go ahead, man, and get into that. And I give battle tips and tricks. The majority of my commentary is gonna come from the second battle, though, the OG sneakers and sneaker connoisseur battle, right? Shout out to both of those brothers. Shout out to SneakerCon and OG Sneakers. OG Sneakers is in both these battles. Shout out to OG Sneakers, Talking Kicks, Beard, Cadillac Jackson, the whole entourage, the whole coalition, man. Shout out to those guys doing big things in all their respective lanes. You dig? I'm out here rapping today. Out here rapping today. Uh, Let me get here one time for the one time. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I can go ahead and turn that off. Good. It ain't about me no more. You feel me? Ice Cube. The Ice Cube of YouTube is in the building. Bam. Shout out to Big Bro Ice Cube, man. Doing this thing. And no, I still ain't got no mouse. I don't think about it until Thursdays when I don't have it. So please be mindful, man. Shout out to the 11 in the chat. I definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you be so kind, man. Thank you, please. I'm out here working hard for y'all. It's really for me. I'm working hard for me. Share screen. Who has the Heat championship? That joint right there. And we should be good. Drag that back down. Okay, cool. Can I maximize this? I don't really think that made it any bigger though, did it? A little bit. Not much. Not much, but a little bit. Boom. Hey, what's up, IBA? He said he can't make everybody happy, bro. I ain't trying to make everybody happy. I don't give a damn if you're happy or not. What I care about is the truth. I don't care about nobody's happiness. It ain't it ain't about none of that. Shout out to IBA, man. Appreciate you coming through, G. It's been a minute. But I feel what you're saying, because everybody low-key want to be kept happy, but I ain't here to make you happy. I'm here to tell you what it is. So we're right here at the rules, man. This was the championship finale for season 5. Like I said, man, things were way, way, way different back in this era of sneaker battling and sneaker YouTube and all that. Things were way less lax. You know, now these days I come into championships and I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, shout out to Who Has the Heat, the greatest sneaker battle channel to ever grace the face of YouTube. Perfectly imperfect, flaws and all, bruh. It is what it is. We also got some call outs coming up, man, in the real near future. Once we get them all booked, we're going to announce them, but just know the wheels are in motion. Call out battles will be happening, and people apparently are getting called out. that's apparently that's a thing. So it is what it is, man. We can go ahead and get this joint started. I paused it right here at the rules, but I can get back to that on the second one. I don't know why I was in the chat telling 313 she needed to repent, but I was. Apparently she was probably doing something unholy. I was back in my McFly KOF days, man. For those of y'all who remember that, went from McFly KOF to McFly 704 to Welcome to Reggieville, aka the King of Reggie, which I am. I don't think nobody will dispute that.
All right. Okay, that's enough.
I got this joint on 2.0 speed. I don't know why wasn't nobody reading the rules. It was all quiet and he was just scrolling through them. I don't know what that was about, but that's what was happening.
What are they doing? Like these last words.
All right. Words.
So who want to go first on that question? Who want to open it up?
I'm gonna say I can go first.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, you can go ahead. My bad. I just didn't hear nobody saying nothing. Nobody stepping up.
Okay. Well, you know what? All right, I'll go first. Screw it. All right, this question comes courtesy of BX. So we want to see you make your own pack. So you can take any two shoes and make your own pack. All right. So the chat going to be voting on the best pack out of what you guys have came up with. All right. So y'all got any question with that?
No.
All right, go ahead.
So that question came straight from BX to make your best pack. Shout out to BX Rays, man. A busy judge, man. BX been out here working. Been out here working, getting this judge on out here in these streets, man. Who Has the Heat security? Well, any Who Has the Heat familiar would recognize BX, man. Boy, been around forever. We used to take submissions for questions. Like people would send them to the DM, or sometimes they would ask them in the chat. Like E would just kind of hold on to them for whenever he got an opportunity to ask it, because he don't be coming real quick off the hip, with them questions, and plus, he be running the controls and everything else, so bro, kind of be kind of bogged down. You know what I'm saying? So that was that question. Did I up the speed on this joint? Nope. Hit that on time too, just to make it a little quick. Get through this. Hey, look, Xavier. Talking to Rich Gang, LaShawn Terry. Shout out to LaShawn Terry. Why that ain't on 1080p? Oh, I can't 1080p it because that wasn't in 1080p at the time, I don't think. Ashley Reviews, cue the Queen. Erica was here. How look how pause. Look at Eric. God damn.
Yep. All right.
It's a small
Let's see what it
world
is.
after all, ain't it?
Sorry. Right here.
They just pull shoes, doing whatever. Dang, I ain't got my paper. I am tripping. How am I keep score with no paper? Dang it. I gotta go get a pen, y'all. Hold on, my bad. Technical difficulties. I was about to say how I got 3 razor blades and no pen, boy. Let's talking about the savage life. Savage life, bro. All right. 10.5 verse OG sneakers. First question on deck, man, was a pack. We getting into the pack lane. And if y'all want to comment in the chat, man, what y'all would have voted for, that's cool. I'm with it. I don't mind entertaining it. I got the chat on my phone. You know what I'm saying? It's right, though. I can see it.
But I ain't no countdown. They already did it.
All right, there you go. Make the screen big.
It looked like me and OG was on the same page, man. But
Fire pack. Shout out to the Tar Heel Nation. UNC 3 versus and UNC 1 highs. Classics, even though neither one of them really match. The UNC, for some reason, Jordan Brand can't never get that right. I don't understand why, but I got several UNC. None of these Jordan shoes match them blues. Bars again.
it's got to be some kind of UNC pack. You know what I'm saying? The UNC colorway for me. This one, not this Jordan. This Jordan one is definitely like my favorite, like of all time, me personally. So just the Chicago colorway blocking with that UNC blue, UNC 3, like UNC pack, man. This is me.
I'm just letting y'all know a high road is on the way. All right, so this is a 23 UNC. So you got that Mellow 2.
There you go. You got the Carmelo 2, that Nuggets 2 on deck. A lot of people's favorite 2. The boy P-Town, that's probably his favorite 2. He always doing that thing.
And then of course you got that Carolina 3, but it's a 23 UNC pack. Flowers.
Hold on, bring my screen back here.
Pack on pack, man. My personal opinion, I'm going with 10.5 all day. I don't really like that Melo 2. They both had the same 3. I'm gonna go with the 1. Easy peasy, right? Easy peasy. Where your kick said UNC pack gets my vote all day, every day. Yeah, it's hard for me to vote against it, man. Y'all know this Carolina blood runs deep around here.
Oh, boy, y'all got to. What McFly's taking a high road?
I said I might.
Why y'all in the fucking chat? If you don't click that damn link.
Cue the queen. Talking that smack.
It is.
IBA say you rocking with OG. I can dig it.
Go ahead and go first just because. I'm the strength of going first. I'm picking I'm gonna go with the 1s and the 3s, man. I'm gonna go with 10.5 on that one. I like that 1 better than I like that 2, and the 3s cancel out. But that 2 is decent. I can't hate on it, but we got to go with the OGs on that joint.
Another reason why I give my opinion, just to see, if I've changed any over the years.
Shout out to Deshaun and the trees. We got a lot of new people in here. Armand, Denzi. What about you? What you thinking? What you feeling for him? What's going on, Danny? This stuff in the building.
I'm gonna have to follow him with that 1 and that 3, but the concept of the 2 and the 3, I like better.
Plot twist.
Exactly,
PM can't compare. He got a nap and shit today.
Shout out to PM Kicks, man.
That's good as fuck.
Man, PM, I'm gonna need you to stop twisting around because I'm hair hating over here, bro. I'm gonna need you to stop that.
Yo, that's weird. Hating.
As far as the question though, and a pack like a 5, Saw a pack, I would have to go with OG just because it makes perfect sense. Like the whole 23 concept, that's real dope. But those ones, I gotta have those. I'm still after those. I don't have a pair. And I need
Y'all forget one was 13 years old at one point, man. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, but the number 13 is unlucky and it is not significant in his lineage. So,
you just say he's 13 years old at one point.
I give you A plus effort.
He's still there, right?
Where that vote at though? Oh, it had the time down and all that.
About what I think, it's about what y'all think.
So yeah, like we've been saying, bro, that's not a we don't vote. I was watching the Joan and SneakerCon was talking about I showed this shoe, I showed that shoe, and they voted for it. I need to know who they is, right? So when you talk, like I've been saying since last week, like I said, if you didn't see last week, go check out last week, Joan. But every Thursday we're gonna be here. I already got my next Thursday show booked. It's gonna be a good one. You're not gonna want to miss it. I don't think I'm gonna be reviewing a battle, but there's some other stuff that I got to get to too. But I'm getting off track, right? So people, SneakerCon was saying that I pulled this shoe and blah blah blah, and they voted for it. Who's they? Who has a he? We don't vote. We give our opinions. We don't vote. The chat votes. So if you got an issue, say, well, you know, I showed this shoe or whatever, blah, 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 and the chat voted against it. Because who is they? Who they directly implies us, the host of the show. Don't do that. Don't do that they shit. You know what I'm saying? Put names on who you talking about. If you talking about the chat, talk about the chat. How PM get a baby with no that's rude.
Okay. So they gonna share that with the 1 and the 13 versus the 23. Okay. All right, moving right along.
There you go. 10.5 got that one by hair.
In the spirit of good old Nike SB and the dunks and all of that, I figured it'd only be right for the last show to have some type of dunk affiliation. So
if I didn't mention, this was 10.5's first season. He was not known. He was not Shootang. He was not Team South. He was not none of that at the time. This was just 10.5 up here doing his thing. He showed up season 4 randomly in the chat and signed up for season 5. Nobody really knew this man. Like I said, OG Sneakers was more of a figure, or say more of a known personality, but we didn't know OG like that. Like we wasn't on no telephone bases or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But both of them, this was their first time in Who Has the Heat.
This time around, we're gonna go with your favorite Nike SB dunk sneakers.
All right, y'all good with the question?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, go ahead, Jens.
Favorite Nike SB dunks, man. I remember a time in life where people wasn't showing a lot of SBs, or either well on the Who Has the Heat circuit, people weren't showing a lot of SBs. But as the crowds, you know, started mixing and people started mingling and the battle community expanded, you know, you got to see a lot of things. I'll show y'all some Who Has the Heat battles that was only Jordans, like straight up J's the whole time. And if you had a 11 of any kind, you was probably getting out of that battle with a dub. You feel me? So I just want to put that out there. Like I said, these were much simpler times. Main thing here, I want to keep my eye on the clock. But whoever in charge, hey Rep, what up? This back when Rep used to do the back when Rep used to do the recap shows. I think he was still doing recaps at this time. I'm not 100% sure. He did it for a couple seasons. Shout out to Rep Milwaukee, IBAQ, when they was doing their thing back then.
That's what hot chip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ready to see her.
I wouldn't tell nobody.
Yeah. I got jokes. Sean Theory talking, I got my hair done. I'm looking right. Shout out to Sean Theory. Rich gang.
Rich gang.
So we got who's going out?
Sneaker kind of started with that government name, huh? Troy.
The government.
The government name.
Is there something wrong with my camera? I see you was asking.
There's some other people out here like to throw around them government names. And we're gonna talk about that too, bro. If you didn't meet me by my government name, don't call me by my government name. You don't know me, bro. Like what? It's crazy, but I can't tell people what to do. Where your kick said only the chat and judges vote count. Everyone who is a regular knows that, and typically y'all give y'all opinions after the vote in order not to affect the votes. For sure. And nowadays we don't even give our opinion at all. You know what I'm saying? We don't even bring it up. IBA said folks still hollering shoot tank. Hey, it was quiet. It was quiet till about a week ago. That's ironic how that happened. It was all good just a week ago, IBA. Everybody had forgot about shoot tank, and then somebody brought it up, and then people started talking about shoot tank. I'm gonna talk about shoot tank too. I'm gonna talk a lot about shoot tank in the very near future. So, man, it's gonna bring a lot of stuff full circle, man. It ain't to out nobody or to talk smack about people or do this and do that. But like I said, it's about the truth, bro. And I'm tired of people running with false narratives just because they can. So you want it all out, we're gonna get it all out. You know, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever. It's coming in due time. Just sit back, chill. Hang out with your boy, man.
When you showed it before, it was like super dark.
Oh, it has an automatic iris, so when you put that white shoe up, it's dark.
You know, we didn't call now that special. You know.
Hey, I didn't do it. That's just you know, like I said, it's automatic. I have no control.
So you sis.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Show your shoe. Okay.
Okay.
What was the question?
Y'all good.
What was the question?
Your best dog.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, since with that, 10.5 go first.
So question was favorite SB 10.5 got that stained glass joint. I didn't see the one OG had, but that stained glass was a topic of discussion in season 12. Actually, good old Osama bin Coppin and Kiki. I'm gonna review that. I got a lot to say about that battle.
So this particular shoe with the Nike Dunk stained glass, y'all can see this is the special box. This box is crazy. This is a collab with Concept. So that stained glass, just a particular detail that you see on this shoe. Got a little clear little deal here, lace lock. Jesus on the lace lock. That's crazy. This one right here never stayed in the steel. I got it for like.
Shout out to Jesus.
Couldn't have this one. Detail this ridiculous. This will be mine.
All right, let's go. OG.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Jesus on the lace lock. This is Dunk High, and it is from that Untold Truth, a collection which celebrates Negro League baseball. And this is for Josh Gibson. Basically, some people say he was Babe Ruth of the Negro Leagues, but I would just say that Babe Ruth was the Josh Gibson of the National Baseball League at that time. As you can see, it has that baseball stitching around the heel, and the leather is insane. It's like that grandma hands, old, wrinkled, very, very soft leather. And the inserts also have the name Gibson and the 2 and the 0, obviously, on the other shoe. Also has that baseball pinstriping uniform material on the inside of the shoe.
All right, y'all heard him. The link is in the chat. Shout out to me and my kids in the building. Woo, this is Jay Fish in the building as well. The link is in the chat. Y'all can vote. Please let me know if you cannot vote. It should be easier to all that extra stuff off.
I can't vote. Y'all know what the fuck going on, bro.
Next season, have people log in with their name.
You're not playing.
Yeah, they coming with it. They coming with it.
Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta make a phone call. Gotta make a phone call. Yo, what up?
Hey, yo, so I had called O'Reilly's earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted some relays to get ordered. Now I was gonna come over there and pick them up and like pay for them myself. And I just happened to look at the shelf and I'm like, yo, look like the same things I need. And they are. So did they charge you for them?
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out who they was for all day.
Yeah, I told them personally, I called my cell phone and everything. I said, yeah, I need to come to these. So I'll probably be over there around 5. But since I got held up over here, I didn't get there by 5.
Yeah, they dropped.
Drop them off.
Yeah, they dropped them off at like 2:00 this afternoon. I sent a thing to Javen and Rick and them, but nobody told me who they was for, so I just sat them over there.
Yeah, these are pieces for my wife's car. Her relays are bad, so I had to replace them. But I'm trying to figure out what the ticket was because I didn't even tell him if it was okay to go through or not. I was like, I'm trying to see how much these are and if you can get them ordered or not. And I come over and pick them up once another price. But he didn't say shit.
Yeah, it's cool. What time is it? I don't know if they still open or not. I was gonna say you can run it back over there and tell them. Well, we can run it back and actually, shit, I still got the paperwork on my desk, but either way, I guess you just had to pay me then. But I had to tell them if it ain't me ordering, then y'all need to pay up front.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Do they have a team over there or some shit?
Nah, it's the same dude. But it's all good. I can call him tomorrow and let him know. I'm kind of on a live stream right now. So, but the ticket on my desk. So, I mean, if you want to know how much they was and all that. Yeah, so you want them or you don't want them?
I'm saying what the ticket was because I didn't get a price for them over the phone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the ticket it's on my desk somewhere by the printer and a stack of papers.
This boy said 112. Yeah, he did with that. I get my Amazon for like $8.
All right, then. I'll have them send somebody to pick them up. Yeah.
If anything, I'll let you know by first thing tomorrow morning.
Hey, it's all good, bro. They right across the street. I can take them back. Well, yeah, just decide what you're gonna do first, I guess.
Yeah, I'll talk to my wife about it. Make sure something like that.
All right. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. It's hard when you're important out here, man. People need you. Oh, no, I wasn't worried about the mute. It wasn't nothing like that. I was just trying to get the trying to get the video to stop so I wouldn't get caught up. What up, what the sneakers? The stained class dope, especially with the special box and those baseball dunks. Ain't no nostalgia. Facts. I said hit the mute. Yeah, I hit one. I ain't hit the other one. Luckily, I wasn't saying nothing crazy. 10.5 said, yo, that's me up there. What up, 10.5? What the sneakers? Everybody saying their hellos, man. Here we go. Let's get this back right. Back on track. Just about to have to start ignoring cats. Like, hey, bro. I'm off. Don't be calling me when I'm off. I'm off. Go back. Whoops. Do that. Full screen that back. Play, buddy.
You said you don't pull them at the same time, Jazz.
But you don't?
Nope.
What?
I have the concept joints rate.
I guess I'll take it back. I'm definitely have to pick the stained glass in this scenario. That shit was crazy. Like, that's all I can really say. That shit was crazy. One, that you couldn't get it, just like every other dunk I won't can't get. But it's all good. They fight. I'm throwing nothing but shade at 10 points.
Oh, dang. It went all the way past OG shoe. I missed the whole joint. Craziness.
Yeah, they coming with it. They coming with it. What's
you
going
said
on?
you don't pull them at the same time, Jazz.
But you don't?
Nope.
What?
I have the concept joints rate.
I guess I'll take it back. I'm definitely have to pick the stained glass in this scenario. That shit was crazy. Like,
I'm gonna just leave.
that's all I can really say. That shit was crazy. One, that you couldn't get it, just like every other dunk I won't can't get. But it's all good. They fight. I'm throwing nothing but shade at 10.5.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go with the stained glass one just because it's got the Jesus lace lock on it, and I feel like if I don't, something gonna happen. So I ain't gonna lie. I just
That might be an unfair advantage.
right. I'm like, it's got Jesus on it. I ain't gonna go against Jesus because I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. You cheat.
Hey, what up, Steph? I see you down there. Appreciate you coming through, fam.
I guess he called on Jesus and that one, didn't
First fan for everybody. It was just
Yeah, what church fans is?
right.
who has the heat?
Yeah, what you think?
What's wrong with you? Man.
Oh my God! All right. Yeah, right. All right, I will have to go ahead and listen. That it's hard to beat that one, but it's not what I'm saying. I'm just straight to the point. I'm trying to make a decision and try to be discreet about it. I want to take the highway so bad.
Look at these technical people.
So currently I got it 2-0, 10-5 on the joint. Look like OG got that one by a hair.
Okay.
No sleep today.
Went on here and snuck that joint on in there.
That's a whole other conversation right there.
I mean, we already know who won, so I ain't gotta I ain't gotta keep real score. Cause we know who won. I'm just keeping my score. Damn, 10-5. It's a lot of easy.
I mean, they always go 1-1, right? Okay,
They're going to talk about Jake's clap.
No, I'm not even tripping on that because that 2-0 is a curse, so it's all good.
So we all go ahead. What's going on? GTC real good, bro. All right, what is this?
This is how the championship's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, it's a curse, right? It is a curse. Sis, you a PM?
PM gone.
Okay. I want to see. Okay, so I'm explaining this to y'all because I don't want y'all to get this wrong and get y'all confused.
Wait.
Okay. I want to see a sneaker that's specifically for a race of people, not a country, a race of people. Okay, so I mean, like, if you fill out an application and it says race, what you identify as, that kind of situation, not China, not like the Tokyo 90, like none of that. like a race of people.
Hispanic, I am.
So we're like a Black History Month count?
Because that's an event. That's like a
If that represents a race of people, what are you trying to say?
You want to see the Asian too?
like any kind of race. Like okay, like I said, you know how when you checking off a box if you're filling out some kind of government form or whatever, they ask you what do you identify as, and you'll be like African American or I don't like you said Hispanic or Latino or Native American or whatever. Got me?
I think I got it.
I'm watching.
Man, I remember when them forms used to be like 3 options. It used to be like Black, white, Native American, other, or African American, Caucasian, Native American, other. Man, them choices, boy, it's crazy. Sex was just male or female. Now you got about 19 options up under there. I tried to fill out a job application, bro. I was so confused. I was like, man, listen, I don't even know what half of this mean. Why is it even on the application? What is this? What is these binaries and trinaries? And like, bro, I don't understand, bro. That halted my job hunt. That application was far too complicated. Probably could have just lied, might have got the job. But then they might have like put me in some coalition or something, and I ain't good at acting. My acting ain't my acting ain't that great. 10.5 say I still got them too. Me too, bud. Been wearing them Yeezys for about a month straight now. Still got a bunch of pairs to go, man. Shout out to the Yeezys.
She amended it.
How come Yeezys don't get no love in sneaker battles, man? Why people hate to vote for a Yeezy, man? I don't understand. Male, female, unicorn. For real. I mean, they just couldn't put other. Like, it's other not good enough? You just, whatever. Take a shot. Hey, man, I should super GQ. I used to get towed up back in these days, man. I used to be mega drunk. Not Megatron, yeah. You can be a transformer. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong at all. I wish I could see the time.
We know time.
But
Well, if you want to GQ the question, I'll be all right with that.
Damn, that was the longest.
They made it back on time.
Hey, how come I got 2 screens?
That might be.
Right, that's another.
You late now.
What up, Izzy Santos? I see you, fam.
She got that super squint on.
They just got quiet.
She talking about I'm like, she talking about shit every night gets made by Asians. Just she was like, oh my God.
You can sell it. You can pull it out, right?
Hey, me and my people, that's fucked up, man. That's
Are y'all ready?
That's fucked up. Yeah.
Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
Back in.
Hey, what SB City? Okay, we definitely had to go with OG on this one. Let me get my thing. Them P-Rods, them Mexicos is fire, and I love boxing and all that too. But
y'all just both pulled it up. Like,
All right, so if I'm first, this is the McMahon Dunk. It was part of Black History Month shoes. It also carries the colors of the African flag, the African diaspora with the red, green, and the gold and the black. It was to commemorate one of the first African American skaters to be featured on the front of Thrasher, on the cover of Thrasher magazine.
All right. You get over to bro 10.5. Hold on.
That was my pick. OG, this is my pick, but this was my second pick.
My man.
So, I'm gonna go here. This is the Paul Robert.
now y'all see that strategy, that show a shoe. Let me flash you right quick, let you know, you know what I'm saying? I got that, but that's a battle strategy. I don't know how many people really notice it or pay attention to it, but you do that to try to take the sting off or whatever your opponent showed. So it's like, oh, you kind of smacked me a little bit. Let me try to, I could have hit you back, but I didn't. But just so you know, I could have pulled that shoe too. Or people would be like, yeah, it ain't that hard to get. I got that too, or whatever, however you want to try to spin it. But that's definitely a battle strategy that people use to try to lessen the blow of whatever they feel may have happened.
Rodriguez joined. What you can see, the red, white, and green for the Mexican culture. It has a Mexican, it's Mexican root. He came out with this one. He's a skater, but he loves boxing. So as you can see, like the lace lock here is like a boxing belt. So I thought that was pretty dope. Paul Rodriguez on the front, and then you got the swoosh, the red and the white swoosh. And I believe on the other one has the green. The other one green, right? Yeah. So these to me, man, these are pretty dope. My wife actually got me these as a present, so I like these.
All right, there you have it, party people in the chat.
See, like, for example, if that was me, I would have been like, yeah, you got it, but you ain't show it though. I showed mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw something out there to try to negate your negation. You know what I'm saying? Because two negatives equal a positive, or a neutral, some shit, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shit, two negatives equal something type of reaction, something. Neutron, electrons, all that shit connecting together to make matter. Shit, like it. IBA said you gotta have range. That boy been saying that for a long time.
Shit, I don't know. Hell, I'm taking high road. Okay, I got y'all. Motherfucker, scratch off. I might be a millionaire in a minute. I'm about to be like,
$20 scratch offs.
I was surprised to see two SBs in the season 5 battle though.
Some regular tickets.
fuck that. I need to give away my money on that shit.
Shout out to the kids in the building. Shout out.
Okay.
What you feeling?
Random ass numbers.
I'll have to go with the Black History Month joints. I like that color. I don't like a lot of white on my shoes, and that shoe's like predominantly all white.
But did you do that because you black?
Of course. No, just playing. No, I actually like that shoe though.
Just asking.
I like this. I like. No, I didn't do it because of that reason. But
Hey, look, I'm asking the question because I was sitting over there, my damn self going, do I go against my folks? My own people?
fucking traitor.
That's all y'all.
All I'm saying is, right, because Q would call me out. I'm like, fuck. I don't know.
Oh, I gotta make this a clip. I wrote it.
I got that Paul Rodriguez joint, and the level on that thing is insane. Like just the quality of that shoe is ridiculous. But I'm gonna have to go OG on this one, man. I think that shoe actually looks better than Paul Rodriguez, even though P-Rod is a fire sneaker.
It's across the board. All right, man. This is a tough one here. This one is gonna break the 1-1 tie. I think I like OG one slightly better, but I mean, either one of you can't go wrong. I hope everybody is satisfied because everybody's getting a lot of different shoes here. So let me stop talking. Let's get into these results. And
OG got down too, right? Rightfully so. Right. Rightfully so right there. Good choice, man.
They voted today. All right. Yeah.
I was so close to putting that same shoe, man. Crazy.
You should. That's what you should have did. You should have. My bad. My own was it.
There, you out. He said these people right there.
Do I own what?
PM on everything.
Do I own what though? She's saying a sneaker. Do I own a sneaker?
Hey man, shout out to that Publix mango lemonade. Hit every time. That blackberry do too.
Depends. Let's see.
All right.
PM. Oh shit.
Okay.
It's high as hell in sugar though, so if your sugar ain't right, stay away from it.
One, the entire shoe, just like the stained glass, had a graphic.
Wait, hold on, here we go. What Troy's talking about? The Mac Rad has a lot more substance. Also, given the Mr. Rad was the first black skater to grace the front cover. Yeah, that's what he said. Facts, no denying that truth. See, when it's truth, I ain't gotta do a live about it.
All of them, right there. Y'all got it? Y'all good with that? Okay. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
All right.
Oh,
she smelled like he had something in the bag.
You never know.
All right.
You never know.
Yeah, they got quiet all of a sudden. Right, like the pressure started to hit. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We got 7.
Me bang, what up, bro? I see you.
Right, everybody going back checking the
For real, bro. I be lying my ass off.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 9,000 that came through like the stream.
numbers. 9,000.
Dunkles.
No, I don't own the dunks. Why you ask the question? Do I own the dunks? No, I don't own the dunks.
Who's you talking to?
Sounds aggressive.
Right? No, I'm not. I'm just saying I don't own it. But I'm saying like what Erica is saying. Is asking me, do I own the dunks?
Excuse me. Oh.
Dunkles.
She genuinely wanted to know. What you did?
Nothing. I'm just saying I don't own it. Like
Oh, they jumped up. We got 63, 73 in there. 730
Oh,
now.
shit, girl.
I thought you were shut out. I was playing.
I don't got nothing to do on here.
Oh man, guys.
I'm chilling. I was struggling because the shoe I got. I mean, I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see.
Hey, the Carlo got your ship it over. It'll be there.
That's a strategy too. Yep. When you be like, I got something, I don't really know how it's gonna work. So now people like, I don't know what he gonna show. And then you show some crazy shoes, and then they be like, ah. But if you show some trash, they be like, meh. But it kind of level out the expectation because people watching, they like, yeah, I'm ready to see something crazy. And then you be like, I don't really know. Not necessarily trying to downsell it, but trying to get people not to have such high hopes, even though what you're going to pull usually a banger. And us as sneaker battlers and sneaker pullers, we say a lot of stuff like that a lot. Like, I got a shoe that can answer that question, but I don't know if it can run around or, whatever. And battle judging has come a very long way. It's still some flaws in battle judging, but from where it used to be to where you get a question and just whatever shoe you pull, whatever shoe they like better, they just vote on it. Like we long past that. Like I think that's officially dead. Thank God, because it used to be like, show me a whatever, any type of show me a basketball shoe and the shoe could be not even basketball. But if people like that shoe better or get the ooh and the ah, and then people just gonna vote for the shoe. You know what I'm saying? We well past that. Thank God.
Is that all that is? All right. Here we go.
What was the question? Oh yeah, all over print. All right.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
Okay, went, okay.
Wow.
All right, so we got the Tokyo Maze and we got the what's that? The Atmos, the Safari joint, 10.5. Both of those fire, man. Real dope Air Maxes. Damn, what was the question though?
10.5.
Keep picking
The same shoes. Like,
right, everybody be going back checking it out.
They jumped up. We got 63, 73 in there. 730
Oh shit, girl.
I thought you were shut up. I was playing.
I don't got nothing to do. I'm here.
Oh man, you made it, cuz.
I'm chilling. I'm struggling because the shoe I got, I mean, I don't know if it'll work, but we'll see.
Hey, the Carlo got your fan. Ship it over. It'll be there.
Is that all that is? All right. Here we go.
What was the question? Oh yeah, all over print. All right.
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
All right, so all over print was the question. Both of these shoes definitely answer that question. I don't have either one of those, and I would like to have them both, but the price point was, I'm just a broke sneakerhead. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can put them two words together, but both of those escaped me. I actually could have got the mazes at the sneaker exit, and the dude buddy was only wanting like $210 or $220 for them, but at the time I felt like that was too much. I probably should have grabbed in, just like them Kobe Gumbos, the high top Jones. I could have had those for like $200 flat. I didn't buy them. SneakerCon came to Charlotte one year. I should have bought those. I was tripping. But now looking back on it, I definitely should have got those Maze joints.
Okay, went, okay,
wow.
10.5.
Keep picking
The same shoes. Like,
I just don't understand what's going on.
we're on the same page, man. I have my animal print one. Like I said, of course, everybody know animal print, man. It's a classic, with the zebra, the cheetah, the tiger. It's all there. Not much to say about this one to me. This is the one of a kind. They made the animal print on different shoes, but this particular.
Shout out to them Cheetah Powers, man. D got juice and them Cheetah Powers. I definitely voted for 10.5 on this one, man. So that would have been 3-1-10-5 on my card right there. But
Tokyo Maze, Air Max 1, of course, it's that all over crazy maze print all over the shoe with that kiss of red on the back with the Nike Air. Comes with a bunch of different graphics that you can patches to put on the tongue there, about 3 or 4 different color laces. And just in case you forgot what the name of the shoe is, of course, you got the Tokyo Maze, but this is the part, all over graphic, all maze, all day.
All right, y'all see the link in the chat?
yeah, IBA said vote based on personal interest instead of focusing on the question. Yeah, it was definitely like that way back in the day. Actually, I seen some of that yesterday on that other battle, that Rahu's battle. It was a lot of it was a lot of that going on, but they don't battle like we battle and some of the other people battle, so I can't be real like critical of that. They kind of like how we was back in the day, just out there having fun with it, doing their thing, man. Shout out to those guys. 10.5 said, broke sneakerheads unite. I'm the club president, man. Say something about that Tokyo Maze makes me want to color it in with the marker. You ain't wrong, man. It does. You just add a little trail in there, and the shoes don't match.
If I have the two, I gotta go with them animal print joints. Them Tokyo joints is hard though. I wanted them, but I like them animal print better.
All right, straight cut the chase.
Yeah.
Sis?
I like the Tokyos. I like because they're not the same. They're different. Each shoe is different. So the pair is different. So I like those. I'm probably one of the people that's not a huge fan of that animal print on there. I don't know why, but it is what it is, Y'all here still watching.
That's another hashtag.
Right.
I think that bank alert hit my phone.
Right, yeah. He like, y'all must be on Zoom when y'all go get y'all shoes.
Yeah, they doing something.
Right.
I probably.
And again, this is not us voting. This is just us giving our opinions. You can't be mad at our opinion. Our vote didn't count. We didn't vote on the straw poll or whatever this thing was. We didn't vote on that. So if you lost to a vote, it don't have nothing to do with who has the heat. We just hosted it. The chat voted against you. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at the chat. Shit. I've been mad at the chat before. Don't feel bad. 10.5 stole that one with the. It was a better shoe. He didn't steal that. He won. He won that round. He won that round, fair and square.
Stand in the minutes on the both.
All right. I know what that means.
It's time for the chat. Y'all better get your questions in there so we can find something to pick. And make it a good one for the championship.
It's time for the chat question. It's time.
Chat question. And while we doing the chat question, I'm going to wild card trivia question.
Y'all could call them joints the Maze Runners or something. Y'all could y'all could do that. The Maze Runner Air Max Tokyos out this joint. So I know it's gonna take them like an hour and a half to get a question out the chat because that always take forever, and I never really understood why. And a lot of my suggestions never got chosen, so I just quit fucking talking. I was like, you know what? I ain't I ain't gonna worry about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pick something. But I feel like the battlers should have like we can go with that or agree on that or whatever. We was kind of just letting whoever pick a question. Dang, Matt was around back then. Jesus Christ. Who knew? I ain't know who Matt was season 5. That's crazy. Shout out to Matt. Damn. Maybe I should have paid more attention to these chats. That's crazy.
I think he was the first one. Okay. Let me check the screen.
Shout out to Mickey Kids. Big shout out to Mickey Kids.
$10 for the puppy fund. There it is.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's reel it back in.
Boy, after them big fish, y'all see that right?
Yeah, she was quick on it. All right, what the question looking like? What we looking like? JJ said he was first. Let me see. Let me double check.
Pull out a few you with Dollar Penny.
It was, according to the stream, JJ, it was Mickey Kids, GTC, then GQ, Goat, Caddy. She was first. When you type it in yourself, the stream tends to show you first, but then you actually look at the actual stream, somebody else is ahead.
Bet you older than 10 years.
Down there, I was gonna pick that, but I ain't seen it.
All right, appreciate everybody. Appreciate it.
Sean Evans said he been mad at the chat too. Yeah, I know all about it. We're gonna get to that one too, man. Like I'm like, bro, I got content for years, man, and like, bro, I'm gonna be doing this for a while. I just got to get some of this. I got to put some straightening on some of this other stuff first, and then we can get back to battles. But in the meantime, I might touch on something different here and there, or we might have Thursdays that's not battle related at all. Just come up here, kick it, and chop it up or whatever. But I'm on a mission right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. I got a lot of stuff to debunk and prove, and we get into it, man. Slowly but surely. So this battle almost over. We got one more round. Then I'm gonna hop into the 10.5 and SneakerCon battle. And while I'm reviewing it, we're gonna get into SneakerCon's comments and what he had to say and what's true that he said and what's not true that he said. But we're gonna watch it in real time and see what's what. I ain't got no question yet, bro. Jesus Christ.
At the damn screen, so.
Oh shoot, you might have to clarify that.
Put on your foot, tied up with.
It's like trying to ask your old lady what she want to eat. Hey, baby, what you want to eat? I don't know. Let's go to McDonald's. I don't want that. So you know what you don't want, but you don't know what you do want? It's crazy, right?
All right. I'm rolling down.
Hey, Sean, I seen you liking my situations, man. I seen you, bro. I seen you liking my situations, man. Situations.
What's that? He's a man. Y'all got
You put on from Detroit. Shoot your ass in the hole. I don't care.
We got really have a good aim because I'm dodging behind everybody.
I do.
You seen those shit at the youngest one.
There you go. There you go.
The question to shoot to show y'all range.
Yeah, you got the best range.
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
So,
Oh, God.
Y'all good with
you
that
just
question?
need a solid shoe and a great story, and you're in the game.
It is what it is.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
Go ahead.
It took that long to pick a range question. That had to be IBA. It wasn't nobody else in them days talking about range, but IBA. And people was giving IBA flack for that. Like, I never really understood why the whole range debate was like, hey, Boosie baby, dang, was like such wow. Was like such a problem. You know what I'm saying? You come in saying people got to have range and everybody upset. I mean, probably because they didn't have range. But Chasing J's, sheesh. But yeah, man, shout out to Chasing Jay. Shout out to Boosie baby. It's Motor City GQ. But people was just upset, bro. Upset than a mug. Like, just because my man's was talking about range. I guess it never really bothered me because even though all I got is Reggie, back then I had a little bit of range. I was ranging. Buckeye City Soul, look at Kev in the building. The Grill Team Sandals.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. This is for the money. All of the winnings.
So shoot, it shows your range. 10.5 with the Shagnosis and OG. Is that an and one or some shit? My boy, what is that? Hold on, let's see. I'll let him tell it.
All right. Okay, here we go. Let's see who went first last. I lost my done. All right. I think
it's on OG.
Yeah, I think 10.5 went first. All right, there we go.
straight out of the Vince Carter slam dunk competition. It is that and one Tai Chi.
Okay.
That would be no.
That's what I thought that was.
Yes, it is.
Well, I knew it was an and one. I ain't gonna sit here and cap and be like, I knew that was a Vince Carter Tai Chi. Goddamn, I ain't know that. But
So I have the Shaq Gnosis, man. I was not that big on the shoe when it first dropped, but just over time, this one grew on me. But the big Shaq Gnosis with the Shaq Daddy on the back, man. That's what I got.
All right, the link is in the chat. Let me get y'all so you get a little time to vote.
How come you gonna do it?
All right, the link is in the chat.
yeah, this vote, I'm definitely going with that Reebok Shaq Gnosis. That's the only OG Reebok Shaq that I want that I don't have. And the last time they dropped it, I couldn't find a size bigger than the 13, and I was mad about it. I just knew that I was gonna sit and I was gonna have time to grab it, and them things Flizewski off the shelf. So I'm waiting on that one. And once I get that, my Reebok John pretty much done. I don't really need nothing else unless something starts to fall apart or something like that. Sean Evans said, Vince Carter, you know that school he went. Yeah, I do know what school he went to. But every time I think Vince, I think the Shaqs. I mean, not the Shaqs, the Shocks. I think the Shocks, probably because the Shocks resonate more with me because I had a pair of Shocks and I was out there hooping in them, and the Shock them gave out on them hoes. But it is what it is. But this is a pretty good battle, man. A standard, season 5 type joint. Nothing really like major out the way happening. People just chilling, having a good time. Y'all see this was a tiebreaker round. My current score, I got it 4-1, 10-5. And 10-5 barely, just barely. 2 votes, man. 2 votes going the other way. That would have been it. 58 votes. I think he said we had like 70-something people in the chat. So I mean, that vote participation was pretty good right there. And that was a solid battle, man. Shout out to OG Sneakers, 10.5's first championship. Whoa. He won. You know what? Another thing that got me, and I know I've been bouncing all over the place with this, right? But in that live, SneakerCon said that it looks suspicious when you get on live and you say, could Kiki be the first woman champion of Who Has the Heat? Could 10.5 be the first 2-time champion in Who Has the Heat history? It looks like you're favoring a person. It doesn't look like you're favoring a person. That's just how you took it. I did the exact same thing for Influence SB. Could he be his first time winning Who Has the Heat? 10.5 second time winning Who Has the Heat? Kiki's the first woman to win Who Has the Heat. It's a storyline. It's a part of the thing. They do it in all sports. It's the Boston Celtics going for their 55th championship. Will LeBron, old ass, take the Lakers to the championship and get dusted off with them fucked up ankles he got? And all that silly ass shit, bro. That's not fucking favoritism. That is what it is. That's the murmurs surrounding the battle. The possible outcomes is what it is. It's not favoritism for nobody. People just, I ain't gonna say people. He just take it some type of way, because I can't say that other people do that, because anybody know what time it is. Just like if you watch WWE, is John Cena going to get 19 championships? It's not a narrative. It's not favoritism. It's not none of that. It is what it is. And what it is, don't care about your feelings, man. Facts don't care about your feelings, bro. People really need to get out their feelings, man. Get out your damn feelings, bro. And people can say that, they don't feel some type of way, or this ain't this and that ain't that. And if it wasn't, you wouldn't even brought that shit up. If it wasn't an issue, you wouldn't even said nothing about it. You know what I mean? And it's cool. I don't hate nobody. But you know what I do hate? I hate lies. I can't stand lies. Where that battle at? Handsome V and Mickey Kick. Jesus Christ. That happened? That happened? That's crazy. Is that it? Man, get that. You on my way. Hands and V, quick out kicks, 10.5. Luke Kane, 10.5. Skip goes hard. Was that season 5? Yo, somebody not like battles or care about what's going on. Skip goes hard. Been around a lot of them a long time. And always got something to say. And always doing some reels or some skits or some shit, man. I'm so glad he blocked me. I ain't got to see that silly ass shit no more. Shout out to Skip. Shout out to Skip and them whack ass reels. The fuck? All right. So we getting down to this one, man. SneakerCon versus OG Sneakers, man. And this was mainly the battle that SneakerCon has so much to say and so much to talk about. And I'm not knocking him for giving his opinion, and how he felt in the moment is cool. And we're going to get into really all the details. Actually, I should play that clip first. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Warrior Kick said they re-releasing the Vince Carter Shots 2026. Dope. I'll probably grab a pair now. Sean D, yeah, Sean got a braided belt CCP. You know he got one. So they look funny in big pants. He ain't wrong. Then with the rock with the church, it's because he hasn't done what 10.5 did, and it comes off as saltiness, honestly. I mean, it definitely comes off as saltiness, and if people can tell their story, right? I don't have a problem with that. But somebody got to give you the facts, right? Because you're just creating a narrative, throwing shade on who has the heat. You're going to a platform that the water a little shaky, you know what I'm saying, between who has the heat and the trap house. You chose to take refuge over there, which is cool. I ain't got a problem with that. You go wherever you want to go. And at the same time, you can say whatever you want to say. But don't be out here lying, bro. Don't be out here capping and all that extra shit. Shout out to my N-word Skip. Where my red glove at? I don't know where they at, but I'm telling you now, Skip blocked me on everything. He come over and I'm shooting his ass straight out the chat over with. He blocked me. I'm gonna block his ass back. I'm just kidding. I ain't never blocked nobody in my life, and don't plan on blocking nobody because I ain't never had a problem serious enough to block somebody. What does blocking somebody do? What's the point? If I really wanted to follow you, I could just create a fake page and follow you and troll you or do whatever. I ain't got time for all that. I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't understand. Man gonna block me and then post about me. How you gonna block me then post about me? What? Huh? Either way, I digress. That's not what this live. That's not what this live is about, right? I got triggered. Okay, I was triggered. This is what we're here for. And I was here to actually show a clip so we can talk about whatever happened. I haven't watched this battle fully in its entirety, right? So some of this stuff is going to happen for sure. But I wanted to give y'all the basis, the premise, the background of what you should be looking for. And I took some clips and I didn't chop them up how I normally would and make them all nice and pretty. But I'm just hope I clicked the right one.
She went back and pulled a Carmine 6, right? And he asked 313 for assistance.
Nope, wrong
one. Geared towards me, in regards to when I was battling the first time I did.
So right here, Yante asked SneakerCon if he felt like he was slighted in his who has the heat battle, or if we were cheating, or as they worded, loaded dice and house money, right? Which is totally far from the case, but we ain't never said nothing about that before. We ain't never brought that up before. We just let motherfuckers talk. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But this was SneakerCon talking about how he felt during his battle with OG Sneakers. Now, we already proved that during his battle with V, he was late in what would have been the final round. Had that late had been counted, he wouldn't even been in the battle with OG Sneakers. He wouldn't even been there. But he's saying that he didn't get the same privileges or the same leniencies, that's the better word, the same leniencies that OG Sneakers was given in their battle. So we're going to break it down, but I'm going to get back to letting y'all hear it from the horse's mouth.
And the tape is up there. The tape is up there. So if you want to go
the tape is up there. We about to run it.
Yeah, if you want to go at the OG battle, right? Mm-hmm. it was a certain round that he came back late. And the crazy thing is, and I have the receipts because I reached out to 313, and
I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got no act right sometimes.
About it, but nothing was addressed. So when I addressed it, I felt as though like, okay, you guys smited me because I was new to the channel. Whatever, you guys had your favorite, right? So
10.5 was brand new to the channel too. It wasn't no favorites. That's the main point that I'm trying to make. You was new, he was new. You tried to load the chat, 10.5 didn't try to load the chat. You had internet problems, 10.5 didn't have internet problems. One less internet problem, SneakerCon, and maybe it would have been you and 10.5 in the final. Possibly. Maybe.
when I went back and I reached out to them saying like, hey, OG came back late. And he did. You could watch the tape. He came back after 0. But prior to that, there was the new rules stating that if you wanted to, basically, you had options to like phone a friend or tap somebody in, whatever the case may be. You're supposed to say that at the very beginning.
That's a lie. That right there is lie number one. That's after Who Has the Heat seasons. That rule came after season 5. This season, right here, the rules right here. Hold on, my boy. Hold on. Hang with me. Lifeline rule can be used at any time during the 90-second sneaker grab, but before the sneaker reveal. Therefore, if it's still in the time frame of when you are getting shoes and you have not shown a shoe, you can use that lifeline. You do not have to use that up front. That was not a rule at the time. Lie number one. This shit is real easy, man. And we're going to see it because I don't really know what happened. Now, if OG called the lifeline after the time to get shoes was up, then he's right. But I don't think he is, and I ain't even seen it because he's been lying this whole time. So I don't even think that's accurate, right? But for rule purposes, there's the rule. You can see it. It's right there. And SneakerCon. What else on this clip?
He waited until I went back and he went back to figure it out. Oh, I need help. But then on top of that, came back after the fact, and they didn't say shit about it. And you can watch that tape because it's there.
I was
right.
And I mean, you were saying how you was watching him. He was up 1-0. He came back because in a row. Because
that's another thing I want people to pay attention to. Was SneakerCon washing OG sneakers, or was he just saying that the shoes that he pulled, he felt like should have washed OG sneaker shoes, but they didn't? I don't know what kind of context he was giving on that. I'm not trying to speak for him. Like I said, I try to be as fair as possible. But from how it sounds like when he was talking, he was saying that he was whooping OG sneaker ass, and somehow in the last round, because if he was whooping his ass, then it wouldn't have been no last round. And then he goes on to say that they voted for him. The chat voted for him. We didn't vote for shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand you feeling some type of way. I felt some type of way in battles that I've lost. Not all of them. Not all of them. But some of them I have. And actually, really, only 2 of them out of like the 12 battles I've been in. Probably only 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way. And also in this trap live, if you haven't seen it, you guys can go check that trap live out, man. I didn't get the title on this joint, but it's on Yunte's page. You can go check it out and run it. It started off with Chaotic and JB, then it went to 10.5 and SneakerCon. 10.5 left, and what the sneakers came up there, 10.5 came back, but it's a live full of misinformation. And some people, 10.5 try to correct it, and some people just don't want to hear it. And I can't really say that this is the trap's fault, because you know what I'm saying, they like mediated it, but the whole dice and loaded dice and the shit that they've been talking about, Who Has the Heat, they've been doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. This particular live was more of a mediation situation, but they were still popping that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's not motherfuckers ain't innocent. We're gonna get to that shit too. Like trap members, trap personnel, and the shit that they have said that's not true. we getting to that shit too. All this shit need to be cleared up. And motherfuckers want to come through, holler at me, you can come through and holler at me. It is what it is. But that's just what I wanted to say in that particular regard. And some other stuff is gonna come up, man. Y'all feel free to keep score or whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all want to do. Before I run this, let me hit the chat real quick. CCP said Blizzard, he gonna see you at SneakerCon. He not gonna see me at SneakerCon because I ain't going to no damn SneakerCon, man. Y'all know for the longest I've been anti-SneakerCon. You want to meet up after the SneakerCon? Cool. Just like when we went to SneakerCon in Atlanta, we hit SneakerCon. Then afterwards, Feast and Treats had the little pull-up or whatever. We pulled up on that. Cool. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do the pull-up. I don't give a damn about them shoes. I'm not buying nothing at SneakerCon. I shouldn't have to pay admission to get in a SneakerCon to see a bunch of people that I'm going to see at the after party. Like, I rock with these cats. A lot of them I rock with. A lot of these dudes I done met, and ladies too, in real life, man. And I appreciate all the connections that I made. But I ain't going to no damn SneakerCon to see y'all. I'll catch y'all at the after party or something. We can do that. But that's about it. Old folks always told me you be stuttering when you lie. Hey, man, sometimes you just can't get it out or you be talking too fast. But a lot of times, motherfuckers be lying. You know, motherfuckers be lying when they get the stuttering and shit. What the sneaker said, men lie, women lie, PowerPoint don't. If it's a typo, it may lie, but most of the time, PowerPoint does not lie. Sean Mevin said, I always feel like every shoe I pull should win. I definitely feel that way. I don't care how Reggie it is. I feel like I should never lose a round. But that's how we all feel. And that's where people don't know how to lose, right? They don't know how to take their L. So you be like, I pulled this shoe or pulled that shoe. I should have beat Buddy. When in your mind is your shoe. You love your shoe. But everybody else don't love your shoe. That's when I realized that I had a Reggie collection. Because I'm out here pulling shoes thinking I'm about to slap shit out of somebody. And then the judges is like, nah, bro, that ain't it. And I'm like, damn, maybe it ain't me. Maybe my love for the sneaker don't resonate. Maybe my love for the sneaker don't resonate, you know what I'm saying, to everybody else. Maybe it's just me, you know what I'm saying? And that was a lesson that I definitely had to learn in life. IBA said, well, it is what it is. And when you're dealing with people and their opinions, things gonna be different. Everybody not gonna agree with you. But like I said, I agree with Sean and Sneaker Girl 1999. Anything I pull, I feel like it should win. Even if the masses feel like it shouldn't. That's just how I feel. Any competition I go into, my main objective is to win. That's the only thing on my mind is winning. Losing, not even coming up in my mind. Of course, it's a possibility you may lose, right? But I go in everything with intent to win, to do the best I can to win. But in losing, I'm not going to throw a bunch of shade at a platform that didn't do anything, a platform that didn't vote, a platform that didn't show a shoe, a platform that didn't show any bias, a platform that just simply hosted a battle. That's all we did, was host it, right? We hosted the battle. In my opinion, a battle can turn into a popularity contest and or having a majority in the chat. I totally agree with that, IBA. People know, man, for the longest I've been trying to get rid of that chat vote just for that particular reason. I love the chat vote. I love the idea of the chat vote. But if something can be manipulated, or if somebody can just throw a bunch of people in there and people vote for them regardless of what shoe they pull, then that shit should be eradicated. And that's just how I feel. I'm on record saying that. That ain't news to nobody. That ain't news to nobody. And you know, even back in the day when we first started with the chat vote, it was like, hey, man, you know, tell all your people, come on down, as an attempt to, you know, get butts in the seats and to get people watching. But, you know, we didn't realize, well, I didn't realize until later that, you know, people got clicks and people telling this person and that person, and you know, somebody will hit you up and be like, hey, man, can you vote for me on this shoe? Like, hell no. If your shoe fits or it's the superior shoe, then I'll vote for it. But I'm not gonna cheat for you. I'm not about to do that. And I've had people hit me up asking me to vote for bro. I'm not doing that. I'm not cheating for you. If you win, you win. You pull a better shoe, or I feel it's a better shoe, I'll vote for it. But I ain't doing no extra shit for you, bro. I'm trying to go to heaven. You feel me? I'm trying to 100% go to heaven. But for now, man, it seemed like I got my wish. The chat vote is hopefully out of there for now. In some instance, the chat vote will play a role going forward in who has the heat, but it won't be as dominant as a factor in previous years. I hope. Like I said, we're a team of 3. We vote on everything we do, and if you get outvoted, you just get outvoted. Everything don't go my way. I don't get everything I want. None of us get everything we want, but we come to the popular consensus, and it is what it is. Sean Mebber said, IBA facts, if you have a big following, you're most likely to win. That's just facts, especially depending on who you bat on. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not denying that whatsoever, but it's a difference from having from being a bigger name, right? Or being a more popular person than specifically telling people to go cheat for you. That's a whole nother level of intent, right? That's a whole nother type of malice, right? What you're doing. It's a difference from saying, hey man, I'm gonna be in a battle, y'all come through, vote fairly, then just like, hey, y'all come in, show up, vote for me. It is what it is. What the sneaker said, man, the after party of SneakerCon is where it's at. I don't do them SneakerCon. I ain't been to a SneakerCon since SneakerCon Atlanta when I met Chaotic and shit. IBA was there, Rupa was there, Ron Reviews, a whole bunch of cats. The Joneses was there, Feast and Treat. I mean, it was that deck was stacked. I mean, for people in the community at the time, like that joint was stacked, bro. Where your kick said it's all in participation trophies. I agree, man. I hate participation trophies and people who think they deserve something for nothing. If you didn't win, you didn't win, and you should be content with losing. You don't have to like losing. Understand why you lost. Come back and try to do better the next time around. Don't be all butthurt because you lost. Well, I feel like they cheated. I feel like they did this for me. 10.5 was favorite and nobody knew 10.5. But you made that up in your mind. That's how you felt at the time, being an outsider. OG Sneakers was favorite. No, he wasn't. That was his first time battling too. He was more known than 10.5. I'll give you that. I'll agree to that point. But hey, man. Either way, y'all got me sidetracked. Let's get it. Shit, I was there. Me and Mick. 10.5, you was at ATL that year? No, I ain't. What? I don't even remember what year that was, though. That was like, what, 18? 17? It was a minute ago. I got to find the pictures, man. Even PM was there. Me and my kicks was there. Oh, man. Flight. Never mind. I'm going down the rabbit hole. Either way, back to the battle. Just getting through them rules. All them other rules the same, bro. Y'all know what time it is. It's been the same this whole time. I just wanted to make sure I highlighted that lifeline rule just in case. Just in case. Just in case we need it. You know what I'm saying? IBA said we was everywhere for a minute, bro. Y'all was, man. Y'all boys used to be out there. Like, all of them was. Certain ones, like Dallas. I missed that Dallas one. That joint looked lit as a mug, but I wasn't at that one.
That was given to you as a gift. That fool with the question? Sure.
Okay,
right.
hold on.
All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
That's the wait. What? That's an important one right there. SneakerCon was talking about this too. He said there was a question asked, show a sneaker that was given to you as a gift. He couldn't remember what round, and I damn sure couldn't remember what round. But apparently, it was the first damn question. And it came from me. How about that?
That fool with the question? Sure. All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
God dang. I gotta give me a mouse blood.
That fool with the question? Sure. All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
Mr.
All right. Let me share my screen.
Put my screen.
All right.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, paying money in the building. Big time. Okay.
I am. Shut up. Damn.
Shout out to K2. Shout out to OG Kids. Who else? All right. Got a lot of good people.
All right, man. See, I'll make sure to keep eyes on these times. This was another thing that I wanted to mention too before we get to the time. I'm sorry to keep holding that up, but it's a lot to rebuttal, man. It's so much flawed information to like get to and unpack, right? So dang, did I forget where I was going with that? I just blew it. I just blew it like that. Oh no, I'm back. We good. I'm back. SneakerCon was talking about how dang, did I lose it again? Am I really getting like that old? Oh no, back for the second time. He was talking about how OG Sneakers was late, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna see how many times he was late, the lateness, what all happened in this battle. But specifically, what he said is that after the battle, a bunch of people hit me up. A bunch of people messaged me and called me and said that OG Sneakers was late. And I brought it up to who has the heat after the fact. He also said after the battle, he messaged 313 about it. After the battle, it's too late, my boy. If it ain't in real time, you're too late, champ. We're not going back. We're not changing it. The ruling on the field stands. We're not revoking titles. We're not doing this. We're not doing none of that, right? And I appreciate people that actually go and attempt to actually do a battle, to actually go and attempt and try to run a battle and see how hard that shit is. Like the Trap House talk a lot of shit about us, and they definitely put on 2 certified shit shows, but at least they tried. You know what I'm saying? At least they tried. They got what they could get. They did what they could, and I'm sure they paid both of their battlers. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't hate on that at all. What up, Stretch? I can't hate on that at all. But all these lies and truths and misinformation and all that shit, I can hate on that, and I'm going to hate on that. But I will review them battles, but I don't want to get clapped. And there's a lot of content. There's some ghetto gold in there, but because of who I am and the situation, I don't, and what I would potentially say, I don't think I could really get away with that. So I might try it one day. Oh, I got that joint on mute.
I hope everybody got the PS5s and the Xbox and all that other stuff.
I ain't got it. I'm mad.
Supreme Pro, we got JD619.
So current question is shoe that you got as a gift.
Let's see.
Lifeline.
Oh,
Who said that?
That was pretty close. Run it back. That was pretty close, bro. That was pretty close. Let's check it. Oh, dang, it's still running.
I feel like that.
Yeah, I know that's what your pick.
Wait, I need to get it right when it was at the joint.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. We had 1. 0 hit. OG is definitely not on the screen.
Lifeline.
And he did shout out a lifeline.
Who said that?
It was really close. I mean, this is in 2.0 speed, but SneakerCon wasn't lying about that. OG did come back late and lifeline. That was definitely after the 90 seconds, and that's definitely a flaw. So SneakerCon was right on that. How about that? Out the gate. That's how this battle started. Out the gate, OG Sneakers was late and then called a lifeline after the jump. We definitely 100% should have caught that. But like I said, man, it was real lax back then. And had SneakerCon said anything in real time, like right there, like, bro, you was late, then, you know what I'm saying, we could have ran it, boom, been done with it. But I give him that. SneakerCon, in this instance right here, SneakerCon was right. He was 100% right. But like I said, had he brought that up in real time, it would have been handled in real time. Don't come back after the fact. You know what I'm saying? Don't come back after the fact. And like I said, ain't nobody, you can run probably the last 4-5 seasons back, and ain't nobody been, if you was late, you was late, right? Like I said, this was more of a chilling out, having a good time type of thing. But you can call us for that. No problem. That's a factual statement. That's an adequate call out. Congratulations. S. Gilly said, I can't watch 6 hours of content. They should be long as hell. It is very long. And it took me like a week to watch that first round of battles. Because like you said, I can't sit there and consume that kind of content. I ain't got that kind of time, right? But I'll get through it eventually because I want to see the show just like I want to see the show just like everybody else.
All right. What are you doing?
I feel like that.
Yeah, y'all don't know. So what's your pick?
Let's go with Retro Queen.
Hey, what question again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all know the relief that y'all feeling right now. My shit permanent.
You know what I'm saying?
Permanent.
All right, there's no question, right?
Yeah, I gotta go find a shoe. Yeah, I gotta find a
I'm sorry, I interrupted your popcorn.
shoe.
All right, you know what the clock is.
Yeah, anytime through any of this, hey, I'm not okay with that. That shouldn't happen. He was late. He should be DQ'd that round. Anything. Somebody had to hit you up on the back end afterwards and tell you about it. And shout out to them people on the back end. Like, I've been trying for the longest to figure out who these back end people are. And I think I got it figured out because it's a select group of people that no matter who these people are, after who has the heat battle, they flock to them, right? And they tell them stuff and, you know, all that type of shit. And for years, I've been trying to figure out who all of them are. And I've been trying. I got some names. I'm gonna get to that too. You know what I'm saying? I got some names, but some of these people are the same people that feel slighted on who has the heat when they did absolutely nothing to fight for themselves. When our whole mantra has been, if it's an issue or if something's wrong, say something about it.
I swear, I kid you not. The question, I'm sitting right here looking around like, what the fuck is gifted to me? The whole time, I'm like, damn.
I appreciate all my gifts. So
Oh, she said, Pam, someone thought you like, you good, Pam? I need 3 Look at IBA saying 313 got no heat. Wait, she get back, IBA. You already know.
you said that when she went on the screen.
Yeah.
She tripped over the color.
I did not.
Is the link working?
Oh, wait, okay. Oh, shit, ain't I had time? Damn, I'll move that.
We ain't dropped yet.
Maybe.
For the
Yeah, I got it. Make sure you know. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't dropped the link.
I ain't got the link. He didn't show you yet.
No, the link is vote. The link
Okay, too much.
Oh, what's this conversation being had right here? Hold on, bro. Let's slow this down right quick.
Oh, yeah. It's going. I'm finna drop it soon after y'all show the.
Is the link working?
Oh, wait, I can't. Oh, shit, and I had time. Damn, I was moving fast.
What you said, the link for the. It's not time to vote yet. We ain't dropped it yet.
Maybe.
No, not for the vote, for the last
Yeah, I'm comfortable. Make sure you know. Okay.
Yeah, I ain't dropped the link yet.
I haven't dropped the link. He ain't even showed the shoe yet.
No, not the link to the vote. The link to the
Play
actual.
too much.
Oh, yeah. It's going. I'm finna drop it soon after y'all show the shoot. I ain't put it in yet.
No, not the link to the vote. To shoot. I mean, for the page, for the live feed. What's going on there?
You know what? If it wasn't for me rearranging my sneakers, I wouldn't know where this shit was. I almost threw it out, actually, because it was a gift. I almost threw this motherfucker out. No, I want this shit.
Can we get that question addressed properly?
All right, so he was asking about the link for the actual show, I guess. That's what it sounded like. I couldn't really hear over all the background noise and shit, but it sounded like he was talking about the link to the actual show. Is it somewhere shareable? I would assume to send to somebody or to tell people to tune in.
Miss MD Robinson.
All right, y'all ready? I'm counting down from 100.
Okay.
99, 98, 97. All right, 3, 2, 1.
All right, we do ladies first. We'll let you say the shoe.
My friends ain't shit.
I'm just saying, this was I don't know if this was a birthday gift, a Valentine's Day gift, or Christmas. This was a gift. And I know this shoe
Some dude bought sis that shoe. That's what she's saying.
would come out again next year. So, I figured I'd bring this one out because I can't really remember any other shoes I got for a gift. Right off the top of my head other than this one. And I just looked at it the other day. So, and like I said, I was like, I don't even want this shoe. I throw this in the garbage because the other one coming out.
Well, you gave me the garbage?
Throw that in the garbage. That's rude.
I was only throwing it in the garbage because it was a gift. It had nothing to do with that.
Okay,
And I was going to just replace it with the pair that's coming out because then I could be like, okay, now it's not a gift from that person and I don't have to feel like I got something that somebody I don't like gave me. But I mean, and you know what I'm saying? It's a karma. Y'all know what this is. I mean, it's just that stuff everybody been waiting on. Go for it. We're up kicking y'all ass.
Hey, I'm caddy.
So who the hell bought this nigga Union's flag on the play? 15-yard penalty. Now, that's Caddy, man. And in my mind, that's just Caddy being silly, Caddy being funny. And I could get how to SneakerCon that could kind of look a little strange because Caddy and OG do a show together. But in our reality, if somebody gave you the shoe, they gave you the shoe. You know what was given to you. He's just saying, like, who would do that? But you know who would do that. It's your shoe. I don't think Caddy had any malice intentions or was trying to tank you, you know what I'm saying, by saying that. Anybody that's in the chat, they say all type of shit to people's pools, you know what I'm saying? If you pay attention to the chat, they call cap on a lot of pools. They say all type of stuff, you know, about shoes that people pull. And I think this was just one of those actual moments.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Given the fact that 2020 was been a bad year for everybody, and given the fact that like that, my wife was actually for Christmas this year. We had the 24 Union flat, the dope shoe, material is premium. Everything on there was real sweet, real nice. The Nike on the back. Union and Jordan really did a good job of collaborating this, the tongue and everything. Definitely dope.
Shout out to the wives that buy shoes for their husband. My wife definitely done bought me some shoes that I ain't had to pay back for, and I appreciate it.
Y'all do what you say.
In the fucking chat. If you don't click that damn link.
All right. Did you guys yeah, we heard you.
Okay, hold up.
Shoe holding battery. Hey, throw the popcorn you got there. Made a butter.
Actually, it's my brother. Yes, it is. My mom only got good stuff.
Nope.
I still good shit. That's what I do.
You still robbing, bro? 313 still robbing. That's hilarious.
Heck yeah. I ain't gonna come over here with all the snacks.
I took the whole handgun.
You know what? My vote, yes, I don't need it. Y'all don't need my 2 cents on this. So, McFly, what you feeling, bro?
I'm gonna be honest, man. Y'all know, bro. I might need one of them too. But one is Kentucky.
And I still have that same sentiment. I'm not really a fan of neither one of those, the Carmine 6 or that Union. I'm not a huge fan of most Union releases. Just letting y'all know my energy don't change. But at the end of the day, this isn't a vote. This is us giving our opinions. We aren't voting. The chat's voting in unison with this. As you can see, it's 9 seconds left. He went the high road, and at 9 seconds in, we just now getting to our opinions. Well, with 9 seconds left on the clock.
He's gonna wear him in the next child's play. The other one is, I gave my viewpoint on that 6 about 5 times this season. But for the sake of picking, if I gotta pick one, I'm gonna pick the Carmine 6, man. I don't want to pick that, but I'll pick the Carmine 6.
Yeah.
And I feel the exact same today. Like those 2 shoes, even though I don't like neither one of them, I dislike that 4 less than the 6. But still, that's not a vote. That's not a vote at all. That's an opinion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't stick. It doesn't carry any weight. None of that.
Yeah, did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I was.
Wait, what you doing, stretching?
I was stretching.
I was stretching.
Yeah, but if I had to pick, I'll pick the Carmine too. I'll pick the Carmine. Yours is dope though. I'll pick the Carmine.
All right.
I ain't trying to kill you. I ain't seen you bring no gifts over here.
All right, ain't what, bitch.
You know, you got your invite, bro. You got the invite, bro.
Ain't my fault I got a shitty ex-husband and this is what he got me for you.
Hey, you like to see what the results?
Oh, that's the good of this nigga.
Okay.
And so boom, the chat did vote for the 6, but it ain't no they. If you're gonna say they, say the chat voted for that 6. I was forced to give my unbiased opinion. on that particular shoe. And it was 22 to 14, 36, bro. So that's kind of low, man. First round, though.
Okay. Stop. Okay.
I threw me off for me. I'm like, that was my name.
Yeah, Carmine. All right. What's the next question? Since you want to go next?
Pain in the building.
Oops. Huh?
Want to go next then since you got your
No, I ain't sure what you made me go with for a question. Oh, I know.
Hey, can I see the chat on this one? Can I? Hell no, where that shit at, but wait here. Let's close caption. I don't see no live chat icon though. One of these days, I'm gonna figure out how to get that chat up here. What's here? Download that. No, I don't want to do none of that. I ain't gonna hold it up.
I want to see Air Jordan 2. I'm simple with it.
Y'all good on that question?
No, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
He go. Right?
No,
Good. All right,
Good.
Okay, go ahead, John. All right. All right, who else we got looking here? We got.
So even to this day, man, people still be dipping on the camera, bro. They have a rough time sitting still. Those of you who know sis, you know that she is a avid Jordan 2 lover. She loves the Jordan 2. And not many people do. Not a lot of people like Jordan 2s. I don't know if you can consider having a Jordan 2 range, but she like 2s, man. She probably got more 2s than anybody that I've ever like known. She got like 2s on 2s on 2s. So I could see her asking a Jordan 2 question. Like, you know, that's what she like. But I don't feel like that's a shoe. I don't feel like that's a question geared directly to OG sneakers.
All right, what we doing?
Feel that way.
Pressing on that backbone, that's what we're doing.
All right. I go ahead and do your thing before I draw your sis or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the shoe. Y'all ready? Yeah. I'm sorry, I was all in the thing. So 3, 2, 1, show shoot.
Wow, what up, Jack? I see you down there, bro. All right, you got 2 Jordan 2s on the screen. Between these 2 shoes, I'm gonna pick OG sneaker shoe, man. Going with OG on that one. So I could see that first round maybe being 50-50 with the Carmine 6 and in today's climate. I don't remember how the climate was back then for them unions, but I feel like a lot of people was 50-50 on them unions. You know, all the OG Jordan heads love Carmines, right? But that round could have went either way. I feel like OG has the superior 2 in this case, but I'm gonna let them talk about it. Let's see what's what.
All right, so let's go. Let's go. All right, let me take off the screen so you get the 4 of you. Go ahead, bro.
We have here the Jordan 2 Chicago colorway at home. This is a 2015 release. No, not 2015. This is a 2014 release. My bad. 2014 release. It's definitely a home edition of Chicago colorway. Jordan 2, and she has dope shoe. You don't see these too much. You know, we all know Jordan 2s really don't get that much love, but it should because again, like I said, it's a dope shoe.
And comfortable.
Very.
It's a nice pair. Chicago 2s, they clean.
All right, go ahead.
I got that bin too. It's like one of my favorites. I know a lot of people don't love them. I always wanted to be able to have a bin in the collection, and I was able to pick these up. Of course, you see they got that premium leather with the nice, I don't know if it's alligator, crocodile, some amphibian. But you know, the leather inside and out. And the other shoe has the bin seal on it. I didn't grab the one that has the bin seal on them, and they are numbered. This is number 744 of what is this 1097.
Them bands, boy, them people love them bands. That junk crazy though. I like that. The brown with the reptile on the side. I rock, or alligator, whatever you want to call it. I rocks with it. IBA said I'm going with OG on this one. That too is Reggie. Shout out to Reggie. Me and my kicks, man. What up, me and my kicks? In the building, bro. We had all the superstars running through the motherfucker.
I didn't start the time.
Oh, yeah. So currently on my count, I got a 2-0 for OG. I could see if somebody had a split 1-1. You know, I get it. I ain't tripping. I don't think I could see anybody saying 2-0 Con. I don't see Con having 2 dubs off of where we sit right now. So I don't see this as a wash or the shoes that he pulled thus far washing OG sneakers.
It was a promo pair, and I didn't get it. I'm mad. I like that Chicago joint though.
All right, McFly, what you feeling, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow the consensus, man. That OG is second on my twos list. First is the 3B2, and that Ben is making this case for 3. I don't think I've never seen
that DB2 fucking fire. I love that shoe.
that shit was crazy. I'm OG on you.
All right, I get a slight edge to the Chicago on this one. I guess the red kind of cools it over. But like you said, that Ben is
Dang, he
they got a small hair. I mean, a teeny hair. Okay, after popcorn is good. Let's see the results.
can't believe he actually voted. Y'all saw that? He actually voted on something. And SneakerCon actually took that round. Wow. I wouldn't have thought that. If it was about OG being more familiar and the case that you was trying to make, then you would have lost that round, right? But like I said, that's another one of them things, man. Opinions are opinions, right? So hey, SneakerCon took that. I didn't expect that. A Ben 2 lost to a Chicago 2. Jeez.
You want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go.
Right.
I want to see a sneaker with one of our best memories attached to it. Y'all got the question?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, then.
I got a question.
Okay, hold on.
Since you asked a question that with a memory, is that part of the grading or is just the shoe?
I mean, that's a part of telling your too.
Okay, I think you answered. I'm good.
Okay, all right, go ahead, gentlemen.
See, that's where things get tricky for me when you ask those type of open-ended questions, because you know, if people you know, you put a lot of respect on people, you put a lot of trust in people to say or make up anything or say whatever they're gonna say. You can't necessarily verify it. I mean, some stories are more believable than others, right? Don't get me wrong, but you can't tell when some IBA, Danny, you can't tell in Mexico, you can't tell when people are truthfully lying or telling the truth. But so this will give you the opportunity to where, you know, maybe you might not pull a shoe that's that great, but maybe your story can save it. But if your shoe don't carry no weight, man, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough in these instances. So you got to be real careful with that. You got to have a great story if you don't have a great shoe. But you can have a great shoe and a terrible story and tank it too. Like I remember one time Payne was battling somebody, and I think it was Monolithic Kicks, and he lost. And it came to I forget what the question was, but Payne was talking about what shoe that he could have pulled, right? And he was talking about how the shoe had some attachment to his dad, and because it wasn't a great shoe, he didn't want to show it because it wasn't a great shoe, right? But the shoe that he pulled, he didn't have a really good story for. But had he pulled the shoe, the dad's shoe, and gave the dad reference, Payne probably would have won that round and won that battle against Mono, but he didn't do it. He went the other way. And people really, you know, usually your first hunch is probably what you should go with in these battles. You do a lot of second guessing. You're gonna sabotage yourself, man. Go with your gut. Pull what you need to pull. Don't start getting wrapped into what the chat like or what the judges like. It's about what you like. It's your battle, and that's the only way to really combat seeing the same shoes all the time. Until somebody truthfully go out on their sword, until somebody truthfully go out on their shield, it's the only time you really gonna see a variety of shoes. And in today's climate, anything can beat anything. Like 11s ain't winning no more. Yeezy 2s ain't winning no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, in this day and age, people are voting properly. Now is the time to be risking and taking them gambles. I'm not saying, you know, wait till the last round to gamble, but you could at least, you know what I'm saying, test the waters early and try to see how it's gonna go. Like back in these days, you didn't have a lot of time. We was doing first to three, so you ain't really got time to play. Everything should have been a bomb, and that's where the empty the clip moniker came from. Because back in these days, you didn't have time to play around. You had to go in and hope you get a 3-0 with 3 bangers and call it a night, so you could conserve your shoes and all that, and you know what I'm saying, what have you. But I know I went down a whole nother lane on that, but I had to. Stretch said, time for a sob story. A lot of folks don't vote for what they're Oh, for what they're not familiar with. I understand. CCP. He pulled out the wrong girls. I wish I had a clip of like Caddy doing that impersonation. That should be fun.
That's right. All right, sis.
My bad. 3, 2, 1. Show you.
I'm having a brain fart over here.
All right. We're doing it again, man. Y'all see the shoes. Feel free to chime in on what y'all would vote for. Boosie Baby again. If it was like I said, man, if it was rigged, that Chicago 2 definitely wouldn't have walked. If it was house money and loaded dice, as they say.
He's OG, and you went back OG again, okay?
So about me.
Yep.
Air Max 90 from the Untold Truth collection. And if you know Negro League Baseball, you know who Leroy Satchel Paige is. So the reason why I collect these shoes is because one of my dad's and my favorite movies is Bingo Alarm Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings. If you haven't seen that movie, you definitely need to see it. James Earl Jones, Billy D. Williams, Richard Pryor. But it was about barnstorming Negro League baseball team. Before my father passed away, he also was in a club that sold Negro League memorabilia. So when I found out about this collection, I just had to have as many of the pairs that I could find. They're all like 2007, 2006 vintage, so they are not easy to find. But just a dope shoe in terms of the hits that it has in terms of with baseball stitching. You got those pinstripes on the inside, and of course, number 25 on the tongue, which is Satchel Paige number in the Negro League. It's also on the insole. When you put them together, they both make number 25.
All right. Exit. All right, go ahead.
This one hits a little home for me. I'm originally from Philadelphia. Actually, I played against Kobe in the summer leagues. We were actually in high school together, and we were playing summer leagues together. And when he passed, I took it really, really, really hard. And again, being from Philly, it was tough because anybody who's from Philly understands rivalry that goes on in Philadelphia with the big fights in college, especially on the high school level. I played in the Catholic League, played in the public league over at Lower Merion. And again, like I said, when he died this year, it was definitely tough. And believe it or not, this happened to be the first Kobe that I actually ever purchased from his collection. All of them. So like I said, when I came out this year, I told myself I had to get it, because I had the other one, but when I moved, someone stole it from me, robbed it. So it was on definitely my list for 2020 this year. And like I said, when he passed this year, it was devastating to me. Guys that played with in Philadelphia, it was tough. We took that loss. When he passed, we took the party with everybody else. So we Philly support Philly. That's what we have.
All right, the link is in the chat. Shout out to Cutie Queen. BX tell her you had to do her job since she got here. All right, D-Back 134, Michelle, welcome to the bill.
All right, so you got the Kobe story and you got the dad story. Two good stories. I mean, when you start talking about fathers and stuff, I'd resonate with OG on that one. If you want to say what shoe I like best, I like the Grinch better. I can't verify that SneakerCon played against Kobe. I ain't digging in the man's resume. I ain't trying to fact check nothing about his life. You know what I'm saying? Well, none of that. I ain't trying to do none of that. But that's your two stories. That's how it went. For the most part, I would vote for OG on this because I feel like the story is more personal. For SneakerCon's story, even though he played against Kobe or was in the same era as Kobe, he don't have no real ties to Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He can appreciate Kobe's legacy and be a fan of Kobe Bryant and what he means to the game and Kobe's separate legacy of his own. I'm not trying to downplay it in no way, shape, or form, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with OG Sneakers on that. That story resonates more than SneakerCon's story. As a former athlete myself, it's a difference from competing against somebody that you don't really know or that you know through basketball as opposed to people who affect you in your daily life. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different thing. But I do like Khan's shoe better. I do. I'm not gonna lie on that. I do like his shoe better. But we don't know nothing about neither one of y'all's personal lives. So this question isn't geared to anybody. It's just a question to get shoes shown, right?
What you think, McFly?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to follow suit. I'm gonna go with the 90s too. I think just the detail and overall significance of that shoe alone is just makes you all around even better. And on top of that, it looks good. I like that Grinch Kobe, but I don't necessarily love it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go with the Mexican.
Right. Whew, this is a tough one, man. Being that you gotta go with the totality of the whole entire story, I would have to give it a slight. Even though Kobe, my guy, I would have to give it to just the Negro League because I mean that's just very, very deep. But hey, it ain't about what I think; it's about what the people think.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't see house money and loaded dice right now. I mean, y'all tell me in the chat if I'm tripping. Is this rigged for OG Sneakers? Yeah, keep it a buck, bro. You ain't got to lie to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody.
I want to see a shoe that's either Christmas themed or has a Christmas colorway, right? Christmas themed or Christmas colorway. All right, y'all cool on that?
Sure. Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so it's 2-1, right?
Yeah, 2-1.
Yes.
Current count 2-1. OG. Christmas themed or Christmas colored on deck. What we talking about in the meantime? We got anything popping? Yeah, man, don't forget heartstrings will pull. Hey, don't forget the man come through. Who has the heat call outs, man? We're gonna be announcing that real soon. We also still trying to get the ladies Royal Rumble popping. So any females want to be in that, come through. We got one call out already set, and we're working on another one. So that'll probably be 2 call outs in September. And maybe a Royal Rumble in September too. I'm not really sure how it's all gonna flow because our schedule's kind of tight. We really ain't fully dove into battle mode. They both was back. We really haven't dove into battle mode yet, but stuff that we got coming up was just kind of fell in our lap. So, you know.
All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what you got. Knock out.
The fuck? Chris Christmas sneaker, right? That was the question. Christmas sneaker.
Okay, I got to get show what you.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, I think OG went first last time. All right, go ahead.
I just saw 2 things.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
This is actually a Jordan 1 Rain Green. It was actually released in December 2013. The material on it is like genuine. If you look on the swoosh itself, this is a green velour swoosh, and inside it actually has the same type of padding with the velour green. It's actually dubbed as a Gucci, and the lace is actually red and green as well with a red bottom. Again, and then you have the premium leather in the front along with the suede on the toe box. And again, like I said, with the green swoosh, the velvet green swoosh, it was definitely hard to get you. Only a few locations actually got it. It has the Jordan symbol on the back as well, green. As you can see, it really hits with the velour materials. Like you definitely hold back on this. Like I said, it was a summer issue, it was a summer release.
All right, all right, let's move over to the Pro OG. Hold on, let me get you on the big screen. Okay, there you go. Go, OG.
He's talking. We can't hear you.
I was just saying, this is my Santa Claus 11. If I was driving that slave Rudolph out front, this would be I'd be rocking with my red and white suit, keeping me warm.
All right, you just made it short, sweet, and to the point. All right, let me get the link for y'all, and let's see what happens. Shout out the shoes up, sleeves down in the middle. Okay.
All right, so I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I'm voting. I'm voting for that 11, even though neither one of them are Christmas shoes. I mean, at least the Jordan 11 dropped in December, didn't it? That was a holiday. Hold on, man. Let me check. That was a holiday shoe, right? Hey, one of y'all cast us quick with the information. When like 96, when that dropped? Hold on, I'm gonna go StockX real quick because they got all the answers. When like oh, you gotta spell it out. 12/9 of 2017. Dang, that was 8 years ago. Wow. But yeah, at least the shoe dropped in December. I guess you could consider it the Christmas theme, even though it's a Chicago shoe. The other one's got the velvet on it, and the red and all that, and you could consider it a Christmas shoe as well. I believe the Gucci attachment is what he was giving it. I don't know if it's called Gucci. I don't really know. I ain't never seen that shoe before, and it's ass, man. I ain't gonna hold it. I ain't that shoe trash. That shoe trash in the motherfucker. Look at that shit, bro. That shit. That shit. Like, no, bro. That yeah, but that's just my opinion, you know, and I felt about it, but I definitely vote for that 11 in this situation. And it dropped in December. I don't know when that other shoe dropped. Let me see if I can find it, man. I'm researching. Let's see. Let's see if I can find that. Where it kicks at my money on Sneaker Girl 1999 for the women's battle royal. That's not a bad choice. I can tell you that for sure. Man, I hope Jordan 1 High Gucci pull up. Jordan 1 Retro High Premier. Okay. All right, I found it. Okay. It is coined the Gucci. It does say that here on StockX. If we taking StockX's word for it, it dropped in 11/8 of 08, which is November, so it wasn't far away. You could still kind of consider that a holiday shoe. for sure. It's definitely got some Christmas theme on it. You know, if you want to count red and the green velvet. So it's definitely a shoe, but it's ass. So I think that's what, I don't know how the voting went on this. But if it didn't win, I'm sure that's why.
No, these two silhouettes alike. So what I'm rolling with, and I think he sold it with me when he was like, "Oh yeah, Santa Claus." And I was like, "Yeah, I can see Santa rocking the 11." So that's what I'm going with that one. The 11's for me.
That was crazy.
Shout out to James Leahy. What you think of him?
I'm about to go with them ones simply because I have them, and the quality on that one is crazy. And it coming like an OG box too. It don't come in like a regular Jordan 1 box. You get now, it coming like an OG box. The quality on there, like it's suede on there, like you said, that solution inside of it. They're crazy.
PM, you be probably wearing your pair without socks. Oh, freaking
Hey, PM be having them low key gems in the cut, man. A lot of people sleep on PM, man. That boy has some fire.
You very rarely see me in something.
The young boy has some fire.
2 shoes over. I probably have the 11s, man. Just off the strength of the 11s. Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. DeCarlo in the building. Fashionably late, but he in the building.
I forgot my fan, bro. I had a church.
Yeah. All right. Right there. All right. So let's see what the people have saying. People have spoken. And okay.
That's tight.
I know,
All right. Okay.
Look at y'all trying to vote shit.
Man, for the last time.
Well, gentlemen, so how y'all feeling right about now?
We good.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, y'all know what to do. Put those questions in the chat. And let me see. Can we come up with a super? We gonna come up this super chat question. I'm not super chat. Wild card trivia is gonna be worth $50.
Wow.
Maybe not. We'll do a $10. We'll do a $10. You got a good one now, McFly?
See how he just set me up? We're gonna do wild card trivia. Hey, look, Erica, your boy Alias. Holy shit. You see that? He wild card McFly. You got a question? Like, bro, what? I'm the wild card trivia guy or something. That's my stance on it.
Yeah.
We can't say nothing but
Yeah.
Hey, you got Chaotic as first.
Yeah.
Chaotic
I can't answer your whole question. Huh?
Hey, I'm banning Chaotic Cakes from winning. Easy ban. You
You ban him? Yeah, did a GQ. You ban Chaotic.
I can't ban Chaotic. But I would.
Right. All right, Chaotic. DM said who asked to eat.
And Chaotic used to answer all them questions. That boy used to be crazy quick with it.
You don't see what's the shoe? Okay. Wait, what you say? She says on fact. He said it's me. All right, I give it to both of them. Hop in. We didn't put no restriction. I can't be fair. So hop in, Chaotic. DM who asked to eat. Just to make it on the up and up. Any good questions in there? DM, y'all see anything that good? I think I see SSB.
I'm looking at some. I'm
sure you feel your life depending on it. All of them.
You feel me? Oh, these motherfuckers go.
Video game, a yellow shoe, video game inspired shoe.
I like that. I'm gonna say tree bought in a different state. Shit, I be traveling for some shit.
Yeah, you do that.
So we here at the last round of this joint. Of course, damn man, for the win again. Look, Michelle Walker. I don't know who that is. Scores 2-2. J Jeff 2-2 at the moment. Getting a question from the chat. We're gonna roll into the last one. And we're gonna see how it goes, man. We're gonna see how it goes. IBA said I just spoke to Chaotic today. Yeah, I talked to him last week, man. I had to reach out to my man, bro. Holler at him, chop it up with him for a little bit, man. Shout out to Chaotic. BX Rays. Click the link to vote. Regional exclusive. Man, we should have just picked the first question that came through. Whatever pop up first, that's what we're going with. Cause this take an hour and a half. But I do need to hear. Hey, look, it's Word. Word Customs, boy, small world. I tell you, boy, look at that. V in the building. Alias again. Me and my kicks. Chasing Jays, man. This like a reunion, man.
Here's kick. Whatever the hell I wake up and throw on.
Should
you already?
You have one right now?
Huh?
You currently have one right now?
No, I already showed my best I got on right now. You can't do that. You try to get to play with the house.
There you go, Miss Andy. Say go to shoe. All right, it's on y'all. What y'all gonna go?
McFly, pick question.
Oh, that's what we're doing. All right,
damn, man. I gotta pick a question, man. You know what's crazy is that this battle is from like 4 or 5 years ago, and we still asking the same damn questions, man. Just the same. Every one of them questions popped up, man. We gotta put restrictions on questions, man.
All right, hold on, man.
Retro Talks, show your favorite. What is that?
Hey, let's do that the rarest joint. The rarest shoe.
That's I said.
I know. I'm rare with you, PM. Let's go.
What's the question?
The rare shoe.
Them samples. Just one samples.
Rarest shoe.
Yeah, rare shoe.
Yeah, I want to get a lot.
All right, so we got rarest shoe in the collection. Did they agree to that?
We have a shoe.
All right.
I think I'm good.
You might be like, don't pick me, damn it.
All right, go ahead, gentlemen.
All right.
See, my rare and they rare is different.
Hey, PM got the one-on-ones over there.
Yeah, no. I got one of these.
Oh, my shit, GR.
Big facts. Don't call on me for nothing rare. Like, hey, but everything I got, everybody got. Or I had the opportunity to get. If you don't have this because you ain't want it, you did. That's how my sneaker collection is built. 100%. So we coming to the end of it here, man. We got one left. Emphasis on the clock.
Ridiculous. Right, did you about that motherfucker?
So here we go. God damn it, Randy Nunez. Why? I don't even know who you are. Why are we clicking on comments from way back then? Sean said, I got a few rare pieces. You got more than a few, champ. I already know what's over there. But here we are at the 0 seconds here, man. I believe this is OG Sneakers. If I'm not mistaken, Khan is down here below.
Everybody know.
Yeah, that's OG.
XP.
Oh, we got Rip in the building.
And Khan's still not back on screen. So real life, everybody was late on this joint. Both of y'all was late.
Might need that grip.
Gross. Ridiculous. Right, did you about that motherfucking window?
Everybody know.
I mean, that was close,
XP.
man.
Oh, we got Rip in the building.
That was hold on.
Why are you late?
Let me go back here.
Hey, they probably talking about bitch you having a fairy.
No shoes.
Stop that right there. Let me put this in real time because that made it look quicker than it really was. Not that it matters, right? But here we go. Now let's run it real time. One time for the one time.
That nigga ain't in the chat right now.
You might need
no shoes.
might need that grip. Might.
Gross. Ridiculous. Right, to jump out that motherfucking window.
Everybody never know.
XP.
Oh, we got Rip in the building.
All right, so that 0 was mad close, but both of them was definitely late, and I don't think we caught that in real time either, because OG was late. I think Khan said he was having internet issues because he was there.
We missing somebody.
At all. And even though OG was barely late,
I didn't click my stuff. I'm here. That's my bad.
Rules.
that's tough, bro. You wasn't on, you wasn't on,
Yeah, you gotta click that.
you wasn't on the screen.
You didn't say nothing. We didn't hear you.
No, my mute
You
button.
got it.
My mute button was pressed as well. That's my bad. I was here.
Yeah, everybody know you got to be on the screen at the end of the time. Everybody know that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the rules. All right, so with that being said, that OG goes on to advance versus 10.5.
Dang,
It's
he had
3-2.
to show a shoe on that.
Okay.
Oh no, we ain't working today, pimp. Hold up.
He said, "Nah, you can't see the can't show the sneakers still because OG might have to still use his sneakers for the next round." But yeah, that's unfortunate. Secret
Well, I still
over.
won,
That's true. It's plenty of people that did that and had the rules had to apply. But with that being said, appreciate everybody for the stopping through for this dope battle. 72 was in the chat.
Dang, we really didn't make him show a shoe. That's wild. So in this case, this final round, man, both of them was definitely late. Hindsight, looking back at it, OG wasn't like late, but SneakerCon was mega late. And you can, I don't know what mute button got to do with the camera button because it's two totally different. It's absolutely two totally different buttons. But got a few rare pieces. Beat by them situations, stretch kicks. Yeah, so like I said on the live, man, that was tough, man. OG was barely late. SneakerCon was super late. And looking back at it in the moment, we probably should have let that ride and just let them show shoes since they both was late. But OG was like barely late. But late is late. And like I was saying, man, who has the heat back then? We wasn't like super duper strict. Like if SneakerCon had popped up right when OG popped up, even though they both was late, we probably would have let that ride. But because it was so much gap in between, you know, I don't know what the fuck I was looking at in that moment. I'm not 100% sure, but we like I said, it wasn't like super duper uber serious, but you know, you run the tape back, you slow it down and all that shit. Who was that? James F. Regular People Shoes. What's up, James F? So you go through that, and in this case, now that I've run this back, some of the stuff SneakerCon was saying was true. Like he was definitely right about that first round with OG calling the lifeline when the timer was up. He was definitely right about that. And this joint right here, they both was late. I'm not trying to say that cancel out, but they both was wrong. I mean, that still don't atone for all the other stuff that he done said that was wrong or not 100 or not 100% correct. You know what I mean? But in this case right here, I could kind of see with him being a newbie or not. I mean, not necessarily an outsider because wasn't no cliques and groups or none of that like that at that time. I could see how SneakerCon could kind of feel slighted by this battle. Well, in the first round, he could have said something about him being late. We also could have caught it. You know what I'm saying? And the after that, both of them in the last round, we probably could have executed that differently since they both was late. You know, I can't go back and change 5 years ago, but I do want to make sure that the proper notions is being put out here. So in this particular battle, he wasn't necessarily tripping. He was late on that last round and he did get DQ'd for it. OG Sneakers was barely late, so we probably could have let him show, but in the midst of it all, you was way late. And you know what I'm saying? That's ultimately why the situation was DQ'd. It wasn't to show favoritism to OG. I also feel that OG should have had to show that shoe, even though you was late and it don't matter because you was late. I still feel like he should have showed that shoe. But at that time, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't hosting. I was just on the on the show, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. And shortly after this, you know, who has the heat tighten up a whole lot, like a whole lot. Like when was the last time you seen somebody was late and didn't get penalized for it? Like it's been a long time. Like I said, back then, man, we was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. We not flawless in this. So, you know, SneakerCon did have a couple points in this particular battle. But he was late in that V battle, and he got the same consideration as OG Sneakers did. V didn't call it. That was consistent across the board, but this jump ain't really go like that. 10.5 said I had to dip off and handle some stuff. So missed the beginning of this. Did OG ask for the lifeline after the clock hit 0. He did ask after the clock hit 0, 10.5. It was close, just like when he was late right here on this. It was mad close. Like, we're not even talking a full second. We're not even talking milliseconds. But at the end of the day, it was after. It was after, right? So that shouldn't have stood. And that's on us. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? We fucked up on that, but it wasn't, like I said, man, it wasn't really that deep. And truly, if he felt some type of way about it to be bringing it up all this time later, you know what I'm saying, he could have brought that up in real time, because you felt that way in real time. You was on the screen, you saw it. I don't know what you was looking at, but either way, that is on the facilitator. And like I said, he's not a perfect show, man. We not a perfect enterprise, but we ain't out here fleecing motherfuckers either. This ain't no stacked deck and house cards. Both of y'all 2 first timers on the channel. 10.5 was the first timer on the channel. I showed the 10.5 battle earlier. So hey, L Train, what up, fam? So it is what it is, man. We went down both of them battles. I got a whole nother show for next week that I'm gonna roll out. It's gonna be a good one. Who has the heat? Got some call outs and all that good stuff coming. I can actually go ahead and stop sharing, because that they're over with. I'll switch back. Yeah. There we go. We back. Since I ain't sharing no more, boom. We'll do that, man. So I give it a couple minutes, man. If anybody want to come through, ask some questions, say whatever they gotta say, man. Your time. your time is now. If not, I'm gonna roll on here in a bit. So like I said, man, if you didn't check out last week's show, you should definitely go check that out. Then come back to this week's show, and you can get that done. You know, get what you need from it. I've debunked a lot of lies. We exposed some truth today. We did that, and that's honestly what it's for. I don't want to seem like biased or it's all one-sided or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I legitimately want to hear people's opinions and how it went and all that shit. So, like I said, SneakerCon wasn't totally capping about this battle. He had some substance, I give him that, but some of the other things that he's been saying previously and throughout, it's been some cap, and I've proven some of it, but it's still more. Oh wait, hold on, shout out to L Train. Oh, let me do the thing. Even though we ain't on the show, I'm gonna still do the thing. I need to get my own thing. Shout out to L Train, man. He said salute for the fact finder. Yeah, you gotta do this type of stuff, man. You can't just let people spew incorrect information without knowing that it's 100% correct. So it is what it is, man. Don't look like nobody coming. So cool. Next Thursday, we got another one. You're not gonna want to miss it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually review a battle, but there is a certain live that I want to go over and talk about, and I'm sure some of y'all have real interest in it, man. So appreciate everybody coming through, rocking out with your boy, and it's McFly, man. I'll see you next Thursday.